Welcome back. The outcome of a lawsuit appeal coming before the North Carolina Supreme Court this week could determine whether politicians can be held liable for defamation when they make false allegations of voter fraud. You may remember in 2016, former Governor Pat McCrory's legal team and a group of Virginia attorneys accused about 600 voters in 37 counties of voter fraud in an effort to overcome the small margin. McCrory lost the gubernatorial race to Governor Roy Cooper. Turns out the majority of those accusations were false, and justices are set to hear arguments in that case tomorrow. Queen City News Chief Legal Analyst Khalif Rhodes joins us now. And Khalif, free speech here or accountability for false claims during modern election times?
You're right there. I mean, that's the question I think a lot of folks are asking. That's the million-dollar question. I mean, challenges to elections are normal. You have that happen all the time. The manner in which these challenges have been happening is different. You have the fake electors with the Trump challenges in 2020. This was another type of challenge where it was like, hey, we have evidence on our side to say that there are a number of folks, irregularities in different counties, in different locations where folks are voting or maybe voted multiple times. The only problem is that they didn't vote multiple times. And so these individuals are saying, listen, you have defamed me. And if we look at defamation in North Carolina, it's pretty clear. Did you know at the time that the statement you were making was untrue? And so this argument is even before we get to defamation, these attorneys are saying, I was just doing my job. I was arguing before the court on behalf of my client. And so because I was arguing on behalf of my client, I have immunity. I have protection. I can make these statements in court in a proceeding, and I should not have to worry about being now held liable for defamation. That's the bigger argument, even outside of the First Amendment, even outside of the defamation. As an attorney, am I protected when I make a statement, even if it's fraudulent, even if it's false, while defending my client?
We've seen this happen with Dominion voting machines when it comes to Fox News and this type of thing, but the wheels of justice do move slowly when it comes to defamation. This was 2016. How long could it take for this ruling?
You got to remember, courts take forever. And as you mentioned, I mean, this happened in 2016. So the trial court ruled that, listen, you guys have to be able to allow this case to go forward. The Court of Appeals said the exact same thing, that no, you guys do not have this absolute protection that protects you from statements that are made while you're protecting your client, because you didn't even participate in the hearing, is what the court said. And it's because you didn't participate in this hearing to the maximum capacity that you should have, or substantially, as the court stated, now you don't have this absolute protection. Now it's made its way to our Supreme Court. I mean, but that's taken a number of years. I think we'll get some type of ruling in July. I mean, so that will be short in terms of where we're at now, but still far off. But these individuals want, at the very minimum, to have their case go forward and to be able to get some type of justice. If you were defamed, if you did not do something against the law, you don't want folks out there stating your name in open court that you did it. And so even though this case has taken a long time, it's taken a longer time for the individuals that brought this claim to get some type of justice, because the attorneys did what attorneys do. They delayed.
Justice in the form, like what we saw with the Trump and E.G. Carroll type of thing, would it be in some sort of monetary type of thing?
Yes, I mean, most of the time you're going to seek some type of judgment where you're looking for some type of apology. You're looking for some type of, answer to say, look, this didn't happen. But ultimately, it's, can you recoup the amount of money that you've damaged my name? And that's normally by dollars.
All right, we'll see what happens come tomorrow and also in June when they make that decision. Chief Legal Analyst Khalif Rhodes, thanks.